Hey guys, it is Sunday afternoon here in Manila, and I am going to go ahead and do our Monday premium unboxing video, which is another movie car Monday. And instead of green light, we are focusing on Hot Wheels premium Fast and Furious cars. And we are doing the video today because we're a little bit worried about losing power and our internet because we are getting plummeted by a typhoon as we speak, but not in my area quite yet, but it's getting closer. We just had a brief interruption in our power while I was talking, so it's getting to that point where we're starting to prepare for the worst. This is supposed to be the worst typhoon this year to date, and I think the worst cyclone with all hurricanes and typhoons together. This is the worst of them this year. So, not too excited to see this come. We're a little bit worried, but I figured I would go ahead and get my Monday video knocked out and get it uploaded today while we have internet and power. So that way you guys have something to watch until I get back online. I know another guy, Mike Dyson, went through this not too long ago, but twice, where he was losing his internet and stuff like that. So he was gone for quite a while. Mike just started reappearing here recently, the past week or so, with his videos. So good to see him back. But yeah, I'm about to go through the same thing you went through, buddy. So it's my turn, I guess. So anyways, without anything else to say about the storm coming, let's go ahead and get a look at these cars. This is the newest set from Hot Wheels for the Fast and Furious segment. Here's number one. This is Suki's S2000 from Fast and Furious Part 2, or Too Fast, Too Furious, whatever you want to call it. And this is probably what put the S2000 on the map. Maybe part one they had some, but this is probably the most iconic one, I think, from the movie franchise, and I wish they would have made it with the top down. I think it would have been more suiting for actually looking like the car, but still not too bad. There's a lot of cars though in this lineup. Well, not this particular lineup, but this Fast and Furious Premium Series from Hot Wheels over the past couple of years, where there's a lot of cars I don't remember. They must have been cameo cars, fill-in cars, something like that. Here are the other four from this lineup, and this lineup is called Quick Shifters. And we will be unboxing these together today. I didn't pre-open these, and we are going to be doing them in numeral order. So, with that being said, let's start with number one, because I'm most excited about number 4 and 5, because those are the muscle cars. So those are the ones I want to see. So anyways, let's get this off the pack. But first I'll spin it around, show you the back. As you can see, they show you, or tell you, the movie that this car appeared in, Too Fast, Too Furious. Then they show you the other 4 cars in the set, which is kind of cool that they do this nowadays with these premium cars. And then the rest is just all warnings and copyrights and all of that stuff. So no insight on the movie at all, but at least it tells you the movie the car came from. So let's get him out and get a look at him. Or maybe this one I should say get her out and look at her, because it was a woman's car in the movie. But anyways, trying to get these off without destroying the pack too much, because sometimes I put these back in the pack and display them on the wall. Because as I said before, I'm running out of shelf space, so I guess this will have to do. Not too much damage, I guess. I can tape it shut and hang it on the wall. So, anyways, this is metal casting, metal body, metal base, rubber tires. These wheels and tires I'm not a big fan of, because they look like the plastic ones. I actually thought these were plastic when I first seen these come out in that Euro style car culture set back in 2016. I don't know why. I just don't think they look like the rubber tire ones. They look like the lace plastic wheels that we've had for decades from Hot Wheels. But they are rubber tires. As you can see, the tire pills off. So it is rubber tire, but they do look plastic. So, anyways, that's my thoughts on those wheels and tires. But the car itself is nicely done. Detailed lights, the Honda emblems painted on the back. Nice tampos, very accurate to the tampos in the movie. As I said, it would have been nice to be topless because her car had the top down when she was at the race, or in the race at the beginning of the movie. Detailed headlight tampos and grill area. So pretty nice car. Actually nicely done. So that's number 1 in the series. And then number 2 is a Skyline R33 from Tokyo Drift, I believe. I have to actually look because I don't remember this car. Once again, it's been a while since I've seen Tokyo Drift, so I'm not sure. This car may have played a bigger role than what I can remember, but I really don't recall this car. I do like this one, though. The paint job's kind of cool. That blue and silver two-tone, like the 5-spoke gray wheels and such, so it's pretty cool. Let's get him out, get a better look at him. Once again, bear with me because I'm not just ripping these off. I'm trying to save the cards the best that I can. So, as you can see, I just try to pill them up as good as I can. This one kind of got a little more screwed up than the last one, but it should be savable to display on the wall. So since I've been selling some of my doubles, I've got a little bit more display case room, though. I may be able to get these in the display case. I don't know. So this looks much nicer out of the package. Really like the paint on this car. It looks kind of cool. Especially with the stars. The blue stars on the silver stars on the blue. It looks pretty cool. Nice tail light tampos. Detailed license plate. Emblems and headlight tampos and the GTR grill emblem. Yeah, from far back though, it almost looks like a BMW grill or a Pontiac grill. It looks like a Pontiac Grand Prix front end from far back. So that's what the grill, the emblem's a little bit too thick or too big, so it kind of gives it that split Pontiac grill or BMW grill, but more like a Pontiac Grand Prix, I would say, like a 90s Grand Prix. But still, yeah, pretty cool car. This one, you can tell that these are rubber tires and plastic wheels. Not all plastic. That's why I said, like, this one's just hard to tell. It looks like a mainline car. Like, I would say in that mainline series that they released this in, if it has the lace wheels and you have it sitting next to this one, they're going to probably look pretty much the same, if you're especially far away. But up close, you may be able to tell the difference. But this one, you can definitely tell it's real riders. So, nice car. This is my favorite JDM of this set. Dig the R33. I gotta get the first release again with the R34, Brian Silver and Blue R34, and then the black R32. That way I have all 3 Hot Wheel releases. I have a Nismo R34 with the Team Transporter that we'll probably be unboxing next week. I got a bunch of older Team Transporters that we still have to unbox together, so maybe we'll start doing those next week. Here's number 3 of the installment installment of 5 cars, and this is another one that I don't remember. Quick shifters, 2003 Honda NSX Type R, and I do like the wheels on this car. I like the car overall, it's really cool looking. And this comes from Fast 5, and I pointed the camera down, and I need to go back up again. So I don't remember this car too well from that movie. So this may have been another like cameo appearance, filler type car that didn't play a main role. But it's been a long time since I've seen any of these movies. The only ones that I have recently in my mind is like Part 7 and Part 8. And that would be about it. But these other ones previous, it's been a while. So, anyways, let's get him out and get a better look at him, because I'm kind of excited to see this car up close, because I used to have the Super Treasure Hunt, but I sold it, and I really did like that Super. It looked good, but I'm actually kind of digging this black variant a little better than the blue Super Treasure Hunt from 2016. So this is actually, I think, a little nicer looking. So here he is, and don't know why these gray 6-spokes I really dig. I just dig that wheel. If it's like chrome, gray, black is a little hard to see, but they still look good. And that's plastic, the roof is. So a little paint flaw on the plastic, but as I said, this is like plastic. The only metal part, I think, is that B-pillar area, but I'm not even sure of that. I think it is, but all of the A-pillars and the whole roof is part of your window bucket. Huh. Did not know that. Haven't had one of these out of the package before, to be honest with you. My Super was carded, and I sold it before I opened it. But still a nice casting, nicely done. There's your Acura emblem, or Honda emblem. In America, our releases were the Acura NSX, and then in Japan, they were just Honda NSX. Just like the Honda Integra, they're called in the Asian market, whereas we in the States know them as the Acura Integra. I found that out after living here in Asia for a couple of years. So this is a really nice looking car. I actually do like this one a lot. So usually not a big Honda or Acura fan. Usually the ones that I do show in our videos, I usually do not keep them, but this is definitely a keeper. This one I am going to keep. I like this one a lot. So really cool car. And yeah, this is also diecast on diecast. Didn't show you that with this, but this is diecast on diecast too. But they are now like painting the bases to kind of make it a little more color coded or more accurate looking. Same thing with her car. Pink painted base and so forth. So the ones that I've been anticipating, number 4 and number 5. This is where the muscle cars come in. We're done with the JDM from this set, so the next ones are muscle. And my 2 favorites, Chevy and Mopar. So, number 4 is the AAR Cuda of Letty. This is from Fast and the Furious 6, and this is a very cool car. And actually, you know, I'm not sure if Letty drove this one or not. I'm thinking of the other one where she was driving, but I'm pretty sure this was hers. But anyways, this is a really cool car. This is a really nice casting too. This is after Hot Wheels redid the Cuda casting. They used to share their convertible with the hardtop, and they made a plastic, well, roof bucket, kind of like the NSX, where they had the windows and the roof all together in one. They just made that plastic insert to put in there, and then made it a hard top, and that didn't work too well for them. It looked horrible, so they redid the casting, and I'm very grateful they did. I think they redid it for the Vintage Racing series, actually. So let's get this guy out and get a better look at him. Because my Dan Gurney, I actually have two Dan Gurneys. The one from the Hall of Fame Hot Wheels, which is cool, but not so cool because it is the Cuda with the plastic roof, and it doesn't look so hot. The body lines on the roof look horrible. It's probably, I would say, the worst looking Cuda on the market when it comes to like the roof lines. Johnny Lightning's Cudas are not a lot better, at least the original releases, especially the ones with the huge wheel openings. But the Hot Wheels one with that plastic roof looks horrible. This one, though, on the other hand, looks great. Greenlight does that too with theirs, but they were a little more accurate with their plastic roof bucket that goes onto the convertible casting, and it still looks a little inaccurate, but not too bad. Not as bad as the Hot Wheels one. But this car looks killer with these black wheels with the red lip. I'm not sure if these are the 10 spokes or if these are like a split 5-spoke wheel. Kind of hard to see in there. But the black on black, the black strobe stripe on the gloss black paint, the AAR emblem on the quarter panel looks great. Sorry about the zooming issue, the focusing problem. I was reusing my wife's phone today to see if it does any better, but I don't think it does, in my opinion. So the flat black hood is accurate. The tops of the fenders being flat black are not accurate, I don't think, anyways. I thought it was just a hood on the AAR. I may be wrong, but I don't think I am. But anyway, still yet a really nice car. Love this because it's a Mopar, of course, and just cool to see this in the Fast and Furious lineup. Now, our next one is the Chevy Muscle. And this is definitely Letty's ride, and it is a Corvette, and this is a new casting, I believe. Once we get it out, I can look at the bottom of the car, but I don't remember this casting from before. I think this is a brand new casting for this series. So her 65 Corvette Stingray with the flared fenders and such, kind of a wide body kit, and that look used to be popular in the 60s and stuff for road racing. Then a lot of the purists didn't like it, redid these Vettes where they had the original wheel openings again with the squared off tops. And nowadays this look of the wide body and flared wheel openings are making a comeback. So I guess a lot of people will be doing this to their Vettes. Again, probably not a purist, not a big block car or a numbers matching car, but some of the hot rod ones may end up like this once again. So, let's get him out and take a look at him. And we'll see the copyright on the base. As I said, I don't recall them having this casting before. I remember they have a 65 Corvette convertible, the Roadster, that came out in the late 90s, and then they have their 63 split window casting that came out back in the early 80s, maybe even the late 70s. But this one, I'm trying to see the year. Yeah, it says, I think, 2018 or 19 on the base here. 2019, yeah, so this is a brand new casting. So really cool, the black 5 spokes, that's what they are. I was trying to tell what they were in the package, but it was hard to tell. So really cool car. And as I said, this is a casting that they made just for Fast and Furious. This is actually the second time they've done this with a Vette. They did the Grand Sport convertible 64 or 63 for the one, I think it was Fast 5 or Fast 6, that one that was in the train. And they made it as a first edition first, and then they released it in their Fast and Furious sets, but it was a Fast and Furious car when they released it as a first edition, and then they made a Super Treasure Hunt of it, which I need to get that. That's a cool Super Treasure Hunt, actually. I don't think they've made it with rubber tires yet for the Fast and Furious lineup, but I may be wrong about that. I just don't recall seeing it. So this is a really cool looking Vet. It's much nicer, actually, even out of the package compared to being in the box. So really nice looking car. So excited to see what they may do with this in other series. I think it's in the Team Transporter too. Actually, I'm almost 100% sure the new Team Transporters that are either out or coming out have that Vet. So let me back this camera up. That's one thing with this camera. It zooms in much closer than what mine does without even zooming. It's got a wider camera angle. And I see I killed my dog. I had him standing in the front seat of the car and I knocked him out. So he's laying there behind the Skyline. So anyways, guys, this is our Movie Car Monday. And I will be back on Wednesday with some M2 stuff. And it will be our regular chase car unboxing. One chase car with the regular variant. It's going to be the Big Kahuna Square Body, the Miho release of the Square Body and its chase counterpart. And anyways, we'll be opening both of them and taking a look at them as long as I have power and internet. And then this week, I also have some new stuff from Mini GT coming in, so we may have a bonus video for that coming up too. But it all depends on what this storm is going to do to us, and it depends on if it delays any of my orders. So if the Mini GT stuff may be delayed, I'm not sure, but it shouldn't be. I think it's already in our distribution center near our home, but today is the holiday for All Saints Day, so we're not getting any deliveries today. So maybe they'll be here tomorrow or Tuesday if the weather doesn't screw things up. So, anyways, guys, I hope everyone had a great Halloween. I hope that you had fun, safe time, and I hope you enjoyed this video, of course. And if you have not subscribed yet, please remember to do so. Please give me a thumbs up, share the video, tell your friends about my channel, and I will be back, hopefully, on Wednesday with our chase unboxing of the Big Kahuna. So until then, guys, have a great start to your week, and I will see you soon.